right, let's try this again. Good evening, everyone. This is James from Dividend Stock Talk, where we talk about dividend stocks and investing in dividend stocks for weekly and monthly cash flow. Because my bills come to due every week. Every week you get a new bill. Ooh, where the hell did that come from? All right, today is, look at that, it is Sunday. But I'm actually going to count it as Saturday because I just got home and it's still Saturday to me. It's not actually Sunday till the sun comes up, okay? That's my opinion. It's not Sunday until the sun comes up. All right, the options expired today, Saturday, and let's see what actually happened in our accounts because we can actually carry quite a bit of positions. All right, here we go. Thinkorswim. I like Thinkorswim because I just like Thinkorswim. Plain and simple. All right. Here's what we're looking at, and what do we actually have? I don't even know if these things are still showing. Okay. Nothing on CVS. Apparently, we don't have CVS anymore because, as you can see, right-click on here, and it doesn't give me any trade grid. No. No. All right, so we don't even have CVS anymore. EPD. We don't have EPD anymore either. GT. Oh, we do have GT? Why do we have GT? All right, what did Goodyear do? GT. Let's take a look at that. All right, closed. Goodyear closed at 33.94, and the position that we had was at 32.5 and the 33. So as you can see, we're way in the money on that one, and I believe I can't look at anything. Damn it! So what happens when you're a day late and a nickel short. Okay, we sold our CVS at 37. EPD, I think we lost money on EPD. That's how we do it. EPD. Yep, 25.25 she settled in at. And we had the, let's get rid of CVS. On the EPD, we had the 26 and a half. So what happened there? You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down days in a row. And I jumped in on Monday, I believe, or Tuesday. That's Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. Yeah, why would I jump in? Because I don't know. Yeah, because the dividend's coming up, and I'm assuming that software saying it's going to go up. Oh, by the way, for you guys don't remember, we got the new upgraded software just came in, and we just got it uploaded onto the website. So for those of you who are members, check it out. Let me know and see if there's anything we need to add, subtract, to the software to make it a little bit better. Because I do a certain kind of trading, and it works for me for what I'm looking for. But I want it to work for everyone, so if you guys think of anything you want to add to the software, shoot me a message and I will let the programmers know. Okay, so we did lose money on EPD. Now, we can't win them all. Now, thank you very much. EPD, where are we on EPD anyway? EPD, right there. We lost 560 bucks. Oh. Okay, so we'll see if we can turn that around. We'll take a look at it again. But before I jump back into EPD, because they got the dividend coming out in 10 days, the software says it's supposed to be, I'm waiting for it to find the bottom because the volume, there's nothing strange or crazy about the volume. Why did it do the way it did? I don't know. Let's check out the news and see what the news says. News on EPD. Company news. I don't want to hear what Kramer has to say. Partners holding. Instant holding. Institutional holders. Okay. All right, let's read it. See what it says. Okay, the following table shows the largest shareholder enterprise products for the quarter ended listed by holding blah blah blah, less represented 50 blah blah blah. Oh, this just give me a list of who holds the most shares. What do I need to see that for? That's what the report was. That's the report that came out. Was that today? No, this was Saturday. Yeah, all right, Saturday. So they, yeah, but that wouldn't give it a reason for it to go down last week. This is who owns the shares. Oh, look at this dude right here. Oh, Bank of America owns 11 million shares. Okay. Now, why was Bank of America? Oh, these are all funds and whatnot. Okay. So Harvest Fund shorted. Oh, it changed. Held 43 million. Tortoise Capital. They get the biggest share. Yeah. Institution. Shares change. Okay. Okay, so Tortoise Capital bought another 1.5 million. Harvest Fund sold 2.5 million. Alps sold 2.5 million. Oh, these companies right here sold. Okay. Fayez Sarfim Company. They own 19 million shares. They bought another 68,000. Nuremberg Berm Investment, 19 million shares. That's a lot of shares this company has. They just bought another 1.3 million. Oh, how lovely. These are the big holders. The 13F data provided by a forecast research market. Okay, there's no reason why the stock should have went down with that report. Besides, that report came out today. What caused it to go down at the beginning of the week? Which was, I believe, 12, wasn't it? No. No, wait a second. The 16th. Okay. Other events, director of off-balance sheet financial obligations, blah, 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 entry the defense. Okay, so they passed in all their legal paperwork. Subsidy answers is the new revolving credit facilities to extend maturities, blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine dandy. I don't think there's any good reason for it to do what it did, but it did do what it did, so anyway. That's EPD. We lost money on EPD, but we are going to try it again because let's take a look. Let's get rid of this thing. Thank you. What was I going to do? That's funny. I forget what I was going to do. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to check out seasonality on this to see what it looks like. Oh, see, that was my run-up right there. I got in on the 12th, which was the beginning of the week. And it was my run-up right there, sideways. Now it's going to go sideways again. Then it's going to go down. That's not what I want to see. Okay, if I see that, then I'm probably not going to get in on that one. Okay, Goodyear Tire, GT. We made money on Goodyear, so let's change this back to normal for Goodyear. Now, Goodyear, oh, let me go back for a second. I want to show you something real quick. Now, Goodyear started off the year at 31, okay? It quickly found the bottom of the year in late November at 26.92, which is right around 27. So there's not a lot of space this thing moves, okay? So let's disregard the low of the year. Look at the double bottom. You could call it a triple bottom here. It's like you hit here, you almost hit here, and you're hitting over here. So it seems to be a support right down here at 30. Okay, but look up here. It made a high of the year right in the middle of March at 37.18. But you can see it's like almost triple or quadruple tops. You got a top here at 35 and a half, 35 and a half, 35 and a half, almost 35. Wait a minute. That's 36 and a half, 36 and a half, 36 and a half, 36 and a half, almost 36 and a half, really close. What was the high right there? The high was 36, 14, 36.50. All right, anyway. The high seems to be right about this. That seems to be where the resistance is. I mean, you get, it's almost like a definite line. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 4 times a hit. 36 and a half. It doesn't seem to be going much more over 36 and a half. But the neat thing, this is what I want to show you. Right here. See the space between here and here? That is what you call a gap down. It's a down gap, because the price went down. So she's up here. She closes at 35.58. Now, what happened on July 27th or July 28th to make it go from 35, from close at 35.58 down to the next day, which is 36. Okay, so it goes 36 down to 32. Okay, what happened from 36 to 32? It's not a big drop, but it's over 10%. Over 10%, could be guessed. Right? It's not. I'm getting it. Over 10%. It's a gap down. No matter which way you look at it, there's a big space between here and here. There's nothing there. That's why they call it a gap down. Now, what I'm trying to point out is that good companies, especially companies with, household names that've been around, increase their dividends, looks great on all the charts, a company you wouldn't mind owning, such as Goodyear, when that happens, when it gaps down like this, gaps have a tendency to fill themselves. What does that mean? There's a good probability that this price, you get the double top here at 30, right around 34, that this is going to close the gap and this is going to jump right back into the channel, the 35, 36 channel, and probably just finish staying there. So my prediction, because gaps usually have a tendency with good companies to fill themselves. So we're we're most definitely going to jump in on Goodyear again for next week. Now Hasbro, let's take a look at Hasbro. HAS. Hasbro is my big go-to company. Make huge amounts of money on Hasbro. Okay, we got the 94.95. Okay, 95.5, 96. So, had this gone the wrong way, we would have been owning 10,000 shares of Hasbro. But no, it went up. The highest one we got is 96, and this thing closed at 98. It way into the money on this one. This one I like. Hasbro, believe it or not, like I said, has been our biggest winner. For the slide down. Come on, come on. And here's Hasbro right there. All right. Hasbro, we got $10,000 win, which is about 10%. No. So 10% of all our earnings came from Hasbro. Wow, that's a big one. All right, that's Hasbro. And we will most definitely be doing Hasbro, I think. Let's check it out. Of course, I'm going to plug it back into the software. Yep, most definitely going to get back into Hasbro again. Look at this. Up and sideways. And what do we get for the whole year in this one? Yeah, we're probably going to go up and sideways all the way to the end of November. I'm going to keep trading this thing all the way to the end of November, because look at it, it's just doing nothing but sideways and upwards. The positions I get on the option side are positions where I make money if the stock goes up. More importantly, I make the same amount of money if the stock stays the same. I mean, goes sideways. And this, my friends, is going sideways. Okay? And more importantly, I make money if the stock goes down. So no matter which way the stock goes, up, down, or sideways, I'm going to make the money. And I won't do a trade in the option arena unless I can make a minimum 25%. Okay, so if I'm going to do it, it's going to be a minimum of 25%. Unless it's the last day, like a Thursday or a Friday, I'll do it 15 or 10. I don't really like doing it, but I will. For the most part, it's 25% or higher rate of return for the week. Not for the year, not for the month, for the week. Now, 25% a week, that's crazy. But as you can see, I didn't make it on Lowe's. I didn't make it on EPD, but I made it on Goodyear, Hasbro, and I'm not sure about Texas Instruments. I'm pretty sure we did make it on Texas Instruments. So let's quickly find out. TXN. Okay, TXN ends up the day or the week at 95.18, and as you can see, we're at 92.5, 93. That's awesome. We'll probably end up doing what do you call it? Texas Instruments one more time. I'm not 100% sure. Let's find out. Yep, up and sideways. So they got the dividend coming up, which is good. She looks good on software, the software on the website, but you got to be a member to get to the website. She looks good everywhere, so we'll probably end up doing CVS again, EPD. I'm not 100% sure about EPD. I'll take a look. I'm gonna look at EPD and see when it solidifies, so to speak. Let's pull it up again. I'll just show you real quick. EPD. Okay, see how it looks for the year. She starts out at 26.92. It takes about a week or so for it to find the low of the year at 24, and it takes about a month, almost 2 months, to find the high of the year at 30. But she comes right back down and settles into the trading range of, what is that, 26 to like 28, 26 to 28. It's not a huge range at all, but at the moment she dropped down to a 25, which is not that big of a drop. It's like, from 26 and a half to 25 and a quarter. Really, it's not a buck and a quarter move. It's not a big, huge move. All right, but I wanted to find its bottom before I jump back in and do another one of those positions. All right, so we lost a little bit of money on CVS. Let's take a quick look at CVS. CVS is a clear channeling company. Now, what's going to happen to this? Most likely, she had a nice day yesterday. Actually, she had a nice week. Okay, here's the channel here between, what is that, 77 and 80. Okay, she's quickly coming right back up into that channel again. And what does it look like for the rest of the year for CVS? All right, I'm not getting back into CVS because here we are on the 20th. All right, I got about a week. I could do that because CVS, if you look here, where is CVS on our list? It's like a big loser, 3,800. I think is that the biggest loser we got? Let's check it really quick. Profit loss. See, here's your profit loss since you open. Profit loss percentage, profit loss for the day. This is the most important one right here. Profit loss year to date. Oh, Goldman Sachs is the big loser of the year. But look at this, CVS is right behind them. And so is Verizon and CBI. All three of those are like $3,000 losers. Wow. That doesn't make me a happy camper at all. I probably should take a look at it. See, take all these here, cut and paste them, put them into software, find out how I can turn a loser into a winner. Anyway, I'm not going to do that. I'm just doing a normal trading. Okay, that being said, for that, we've actually went down a little bit to 71. I think we're at 74 last week, but these numbers aren't correct. They won't correct until Monday. We'll find out what exactly the numbers are first thing Monday morning. Don't ask me why. I got some strange reason. It just does it that way. Okay. All right, here we go. Now this account here is strictly dividends on steroids. Now, remember I told you a while ago that I do 4 different trading strategies. Dividend capturing, like just capture the dividend. That's it, nothing else. Dividend on steroids, that's where we catch the run-up coming into the dividend, because a lot of stocks, not all of them, a lot of them, and that's why we created the software to find out which ones run up in the last 10 days coming to the EX date. That's the main reason why we created the software. And something else we threw in the software, double dividends. How many companies go up to the equal amount or twice the amount of the dividend? And that comes along with dividend investing. That's where we're just looking for the dividend amount. So depending on what you want to do, do you want to collect the dividend itself? Do you want to collect the equivalence of the dividend, which means the same amount of money? Or do you want to collect a run-up for however high it goes coming into the last 10 days, the last 2 weeks before the X date? And then, of course, the trading account, which you just saw, was strictly options. Now, options, they have a heck of a lot more return. We could, I don't think we're going to, but we could see a triple-digit return this year. I'm not thinking so. We're only at 73%. And we only have, 2 months and a week, I think. Okay, so that's what, 4? Well, let's count them out. Just for the fun of it. 1 week here, 27th. 2 weeks, 3 weeks to the 10th. 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks to the 8th. 7 weeks to the 8th. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we got 10 weeks left to the end of the year. Now, we're only averaging, well, our goal is 1% a week. So if we hit our goal every week, that's only going to bring us up to 82, 83% for the year. But over the last couple of weeks, we've been getting more than 1% a week. So you never know. Okay? Oh, here we are back at dividends on steroids. Okay, Clorox, CLX, there we go. Oh, down day for CLX, Clorox. All right, here's the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 3 down days in a row. Now, Clorox, we bought that quite a while ago. 10/13, we bought it last week, which means they have a dividend coming up next week. So we have to take a look at that and see how that's going to affect where we are. We have a goal for Clorox at 134, and right now it's at 127, so it looks kind of far away. All right, DFS. Ooh, nice gap up for DFS. Now, I told you a little while ago that gaps have a tendency to fill. Okay, so look, this gap here, it tried to fill here, but it didn't quite fill. Okay, so there's still a possibility for it coming back down. So there's another gap here, which means there's a possibility or a probability that this is going to come back down. But my guess would be, let me first take a look at this before I give you my guess. My guess would be, this is where we are today. This is what we got coming up in the next few weeks. All right, let's get back to the standard chart. Okay, here we are. My guess would be that this is probably not going to retreat until after the dividend pays out, because that's what the software says. Well, not my software. That's what Thinkorswim software says. Seasonality is what it has a tendency to do. All right, that's DFS. Let's look at Lowe's, because we bought Lowe's last week in both accounts, and that was a mistake because Lowe's took a big dump. Okay. Now, let's view the trade. We got 500 shares of Lowe's at 81.75, and we got a target of 83.80. Okay, is it possible to hit 83.80? Yes, it is. However, let's see what it looks like for the year. Okay, so this is territory that it's already been to, 83, because the high of the year is, what is that, 86.25? That's the high of the year. So it's not new territory. So it's already hit 86. And it's not like it was a fluke. It was 86 for, what is that, a couple of weeks? 421 to 526 for a month. So it stayed in the 83 area, 83, 84, 85 for a whole month. So it's not like a fluke, like, oh, it shoots up for a day, it spikes up, and boom. This thing is actually closing, higher highs at 85.54. So can it hit our target at 83.80? Of course it can. Next is Macy's. We got Macy's at 33.09. We collected dividends 3 times. All right, let's look at Macy's real quick. All right, here we go with Macy's. Macy's starts out the year at 35. Takes about a month for it to find the high of the year at 45, which is a nice move from 35 to 45. However, it doesn't see any more light after 45. She drops down, takes about a month and a half for it to drop down to trading range of 30. And she ends up trading there for 5 months, and she drops down to 23, okay, and trades for 1, 2, 3 months, and yet again, she drops down to 21, and she trades for 1, 2 months. But what does the seasonality look like for Macy's? All right, well, look at that. Isn't that lovely? She's going to go sideways and up. Okay, now we got Macy's at 31.10. She's at 21.28. That's a 10% or a, that's like $10 move or a 50% increase. Do I see that happening this year? No, I told you this last week. I don't see it happening this year. It may not. I honestly don't know. SKT's the last one. SKT. Seasonality says this thing is going to drop down a little bit and continue sideways. That does not make me a happy camper at all. Okay? She starts out at the high of the year at 37, goes sideways for a bit in the 35 area, drops at the 32 area, drops at the 26 area, trades for a couple of months, drops to 24, trades for a couple of months, and we are where we are today at 25.20. And for SKT, we're looking at 32.90. We are so far off. It's just crazy. Anyway, with that being said, let's see if we have let's see what we have for questions, and then we can move on. All right, all right. You got to be shitting. All that, and I didn't record. And this is recording. It's recording somewhere. All right. I can't find any questions. Either that, I'm looking at the wrong site. Oh, there it is right there. Hello, James. I have questions. Keep up the good work. Okay, thanks. Hit me with your question. Go ahead. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Louis, if I can't get a question out of you, I'm going to have to hit you up on tomorrow's show. Okay, so we'll hit you at tomorrow's show then, because I don't see the question. All right, all that being said, this is James. I'm checking out, and I will catch you guys on tomorrow's show. Most likely, the tomorrow show is going to be a lot earlier than today's show. And we will see you then. All right, have a great day. Catch you guys tomorrow.